All right, thanks for tuning in. Today's video is going to kind of be a holiday edition. I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and thanks to everybody who watches. Today's video is a good one, in my opinion anyway. I'd like to start off by just talking for a second about the importance of patterns when fishing. If you've watched the last few videos, you've seen me use the same lure, doing the same technique, and I'm catching fish every time I go. The fishing is tough right now, but you can trigger them. If you follow what I'm doing, and you can go out, use any kind of bucktail, any kind of a jig head with a twister tail grub, as long as you get the grub the right size. And a lot of people ask me what size. Well, that's going to change every time you go out. You have to, you got to be a little bit of a detective. You got to look for clues. A lot of times you'll see bait fish on the surface of the water. Get over close to them with your trolling motor and look and get an idea of what size the bait is. So again, a hair jig, a bucktail jig, a twister tail grub, the jig and fluke that you've seen me use time and time again will work. You just have to downsize your fluke this time of year. But there's patterns that happen year after year after year. If you go back through my videos, I've got years worth of video. You'll see me around this time of year do the same thing every year. And the reason for that is that the fish, they follow patterns, and if you can figure out the patterns, you kind of know by time of year what you should be doing, and you will catch more fish. But anyway, I don't want to get too long-winded. I will come back during the video and speak a little bit more about this, but I catch a good one on today's video, actually a couple of good ones, but I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. Jeez, was that cold. Whew.
Well, when you're going 50 miles an hour, I guess that does freeze you. Well, there is wind, but dang, if you don't catch one here, we're in trouble.
Haven't seen the first bit of bait yet. There he is. Got it. Boy, he was deep too. This fish was deep. He's not a giant, but I'm going to net him anyway. A little chunk. Boy, that fish, I caught him probably 27 feet of water. He was way out here by the boat. Jeez, my hand is numb. I mean, you got to be paying attention. I think a lot of, if someone hadn't fished a jig before, a lot of people wouldn't even know that was a bite. And you'll notice where that fish was, right on the point. Boy, this one hammered it. This is a better fish here. I'm trying to keep him away from this tree. Uh-oh. Oh boy, Zane. Jeez. Get us away from this tree.
Which way am I going?
There, that's good. it's a good one. I mean, it's a doozy. Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, saying we may have to weigh this one. Wow.
Oh man.
On my little homemade jig, that is a giant spotted bass. Look at that, Zane. That might be a 5-pounder. Is your scale in here?
Yeah. Wonder if that's what hit me.
Man, what a fish. What a giant spotted bass.
All right, it's ready. Well, it's over 4.
All right, it's 4 pounds, 4 ounces. It's a nice one.
That is a dandy.
Boy, it sure, I thought it was going to be bigger than that. 4-pounder. I thought it was going to be bigger than that. Ooh. Oh, I gotta warm my fingers up. Oh. All right, I'll take that. Wow. That goes to show you that this, you know, little finesse stuff will catch big fish. Now that fish hit it like he meant it.
Yeah, that's a good. Anything over 4 is really good.
I'm telling you, chartreuse, they just can't stand it. They got to eat it. So we're on the northwest side of the lake once again. We're in the river. Don't have much wind today. Oh, I had him, you son of a gun. He was on there. Maybe he'll come back. You know, I was watching my line and it didn't sink far enough. I never even felt him bite it.
That's that last one I missed the same way. I didn't feel it.
Darn it. Boy, this is tough fishing, but man, when you can catch a big one like that, I thought it was a matter of time before we caught a good one. Boy, we're sitting in 30 feet of water. I think it's 30 feet right against the bank. Let's give you an example of what we're fishing. Just a bluff wall drops straight down and we're this close and we're over 20 feet right here. Well, that fish was worth me not getting any sleep over. Wow, I gotta warm my hands up. Ooh. It's so cold I can almost not hold my rod. My hand just hurts. Oh.
There is bait.
Got it. Oh, it's another good one, I think. Yeah, it's a nice one. Ooh. It's another nice one. It's not a 4-pounder, but
That did he hit it right when you hit the
Yeah,
water?
Zane, he did. I didn't feel him thump it. That's a 2.5 pounder. That's a nice one. That one there was, you know, when I went to pop it, there was just something on there.
What, man? I can get that.
Man, I want to stick my hand in my pocket and warm it up, but I can't stop fishing. But I bet you that fish was 25 feet of water. We're in 32, and it was out here a ways. Boy, I'm feeling the lack of sleep. I can tell you that. I got home from work, just got in the door in time to get my stuff, put it in the car, and drive over here and meet him at the boat ramp. So I'm going on 0 sleep. Worth it. Zane, you never know if the sun ever comes up. Might warm the water. Our water temperature's 49.
That's more bait.
All right, I just had to retie. I've lost 2 jigs, which does not make me happy. When you're fishing an open hook jig like this in the rocks, you're gonna lose a few. Right out in the middle of the ditch here. And I think it's another good one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's not a giant, but it's a good fish. I threw right down the chute here.
Right there.
Yeah. Ow. I just dropped that net on my cold toes and it hurt. Not a bad fish. Might be pushing 2 pounds, maybe.
I don't know if I didn't just get bit.
Now that fish hammered it.
That bit. I don't know if I didn't just get bit. I was waiting for it to hit. It felt like it was coming up at me.
Oh boy, right under the boat, Zane. Right under the boat. We've got a little concentration of fish.
Oh, he hit. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out. There now. I got hit again.
They're right here in the mouth of this thing.
Yeah.
That's another. That might be 1.25 pounds. Maybe not even that big, but I am not complaining.
I knew I got hit.
It's fun. Love it.
Well, I know it's 30 feet deep out here.
Ooh, Zane hit me on the drop. Say now. I just don't want to lose him. That's another one about the same size. Might be 1.5 pounds. All of a sudden, my hands are a little warmer. Water tank. Ooh, Zane, I see a bunch of fish underneath us. No wonder we're catching them. They're all the way out here in 30 feet of water. Bunch of fish. I'm telling you, the key when the water temperature is cold like it is finesse. Downsize your baits. I think I can just flip him. So we're setting in 29 feet. I bet, I mean, he's a small one, but I'll take him. I bet you we're catching those fish out of 20 at least. And Zane, that there was a subtle bite. So the key for us right now is steep drop, you know, rocks, rocky points, bluff walls that drop off quick into deep water. That is where we're catching the fish. Other than that, it is tough fishing.
I'm not throwing.
It's another decent fish.
Oh boy, it is.
I mean, it's a... Oh, that's a solid, yeah, approaching 2 pounds maybe. Nice fish. Nice. Man, was he deep. That's not a bad fish either. Pound and a halfer.
Little dinkster.
Yeah.
Well, it's like fluid in the
All right, so every year when I start fishing my hair jig, I get a lot of people asking about it. The reason I fish it is it's kind of a family tradition. My dad's taught me how to make them, how to fish them. He's the best jig fisherman you'll ever see. He catches a lot of fish throwing a jig that he makes. And I've taught my son how to use it. My son's a good jig fisherman as well. Not a lot of people throw a hair jig, which is a mistake in my opinion. For me, there's no better way to catch fish. There's just something about the way they thump it that it's just addicting. I just love it. But anyway, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you do. But the fishing's just starting to get good. We're a little behind schedule this year. Every year the pattern can switch, you know, might come a couple of weeks early this year. Last year it might have been a couple of weeks later, but the pattern is there. That's the whole way I fish, is recognizing these patterns, and it really makes a difference. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.